Hello. If you're like me who try to get as much practice as possible for these kind of things, you might find this custom GPT useful. And today I'm going to show you how to best use this tool. So some disclaimers. This tool is a custom GPT, which means that you need the paid version of ChatGPT in order to use this custom GPT. It's $20 a month. But don't worry if you don't have the paid version or you're not curious about the paid version at all. Then I'll show you in the later half of this video how to use the free version of ChatGPT to study. So all the material I use in the custom GPT is from stuff I found on the internet, and I'll link them down below. And the general information guide is from the June 2023 version because that's the most up-to-date version I could find. For me, the tool will best be used just for providing general information about the assessment and practicing the structured interview portion of the exam. It can also give you feedback and critique your case management memos as well. But I wouldn't use this for your group exercises just because to simulate the group dynamic that's best done with real people, and you can do that by visiting the study portal and setting up a group exercise study group in the study portal. And lastly, this ChatGPT it's great, but it's not perfect. You'll get confused and make mistakes. So definitely use your best judgment and common sense. All right, let's get started. So when you click into here, it'll give you some prompts, but of course, you can just start messaging. Hi, give me a experience and motivation question. So why do you want to join the foreign service right now? Okay, you can type in your answer here. Because I am employed, don't know what else to do my life. See how ChatGPT would critique your answer. Yeah, it's basically saying that that's probably not a good answer. So yeah, so it'll offer you feedback and critique, and you can come back with once you have a better answer, and see what ChatGPT would say about your better answer. Now, you can give me another question. What work experience do you have abroad? All right, let's say if you're bored with the experience motivation and we want to go to the hypotheticals. Let's go to hypotheticals. Okay, thank you. Can you give me a hypothetical question now? All right, here's your hypothetical scenario. Um, let's just say, for the sake of this demo, let's just say I would just tell somebody else at the embassy to handle it. And yeah, and then ChatGPT would tell you why that's wrong. And yeah, it'll give you a guide, a basically outline of like things you should consider when doing this kind of scenarios. And I personally find that pretty useful. And you can do that for the last part of the SI as well, the past behavior. Past behavior question now. Yeah, same here. You can input your answer and it'll give you some feedback. Let's move on to case management now. It was really difficult to try to get the GPT to generate its own materials for the case management part of the test, just because there's like 20 pages of materials you have to generate just for one assessment. So I think the best way to use this tool is to just take a prompt from the study portal, write a memo, and then ask this GPT to critique it for you. I actually asked ChatGPT to generate this memo for me as well, just because I didn't feel like writing one myself, at least right now. Yeah, if you don't know how to write a memo, ChatGPT can write one for you, and then it'll critique it for you as well. And yeah, it's critiquing the memo that it wrote itself. So yeah, so basically list all the pros and cons and what you did well and what else you can improve. And I think it's in general it's a pretty good way to see how you did, and you can even ask this tool to rewrite it for you if that's what you want as well. Now let's talk about if you don't have the paid version of ChatGPT and you still want to study for the FSOA using ChatGPT. Don't worry, I mean, really the free version is just as powerful as the paid version. You just have to give ChatGPT a little bit more context and then just copy and paste your questions in. For example, if I want to practice the hypothetical portion, I just be like, "Hello, I'm practicing for the Foreign Service Officer Assessment." And then I would just copy and paste the question in. When I was studying for this portion using the free version, I would just I will answer the question myself, and then I will compare my answer with ChatGPT's answer. And I personally think that ChatGPT does a pretty thorough a thorough job of answering a question. It'll like a lot of times there will be small things that I would have missed, and ChatGPT would just basically consider the scenario in all the different angles. And I think if you have if you just grab the question list from the study portal and just do this, I don't know, like 20 times, I think you would you'll be pretty comfortable doing this kind of problems during the actual assessment. And that's it. Let me know in the comments how I can best improve this tool and what other features you would like me to add to it. Good luck studying.